cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. It's time again, cherish all the time.
What up, y'all? You tuned in to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is Music Monday, and I'm your host, Slash. And with me, I got Comedian 96, K Money, Freddie G. Together, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. All right, welcome back out to Music Monday, y'all. Today, I got a couple of different topics, but first, I think I want to touch on a recent event of one of our high school classmates, as well as a Southside Houston performer, Big Pokie.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to Big Pokie, man. And I just want to say, I got a chance to work with him on a couple of projects, recorded him on a couple of songs. And good guy, you know what I mean? Big Pokie had a lot of good songs, that our Houston Southside people really jammed to. He was out of Yellowstone area.
One of the original SUC.
Yeah, original SUC member, Big Pokie. But it was sad, but he passed out during a performance that he had, actually Father's Day, early morning, midnight.
Yeah.
Type of deal on Father's Day. So we lost another SUC member. Just want to give a shout out to the family, send out condolences or whatnot.
I was getting all kinds of texts. I was getting all kinds of Happy Father's Day texts, and then I was getting other texts from the fellas.
Right.
I'm like, some of the fellas will say Happy Father's Day, but then
right.
They were long. They weren't Happy Father's Day. And I remember like, hey, we lost. I was like, God, this is a Father's Day. This is one to remember.
And
for sure.
And if I'm not mistaken, he had a daughter. Something I heard,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on Father's Day, that's kind of tough. And like I say, he passed out during a performance, and it was some type of cardiac related deal, because you could hear him blow out his last breath.
Oh no.
Then that was it, and I don't know if it could have been, and I don't want to say what could have been prevented, but I think some of the people around didn't try anything first aid wise,
but to resuscitate or something.
To even try to resuscitate him, because that could have been a difference.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
But think about this too. They probably didn't try because they didn't know how.
Well, that's just it. But why are you working in a major event as a security person and they haven't given you training for that? They don't have paramedics on
somebody
site.
at that show. Should have.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Somebody should have known, and not just the police officers. We as civil people, citizens need to know how to do CPR, because you never know when you run across a situation where you can help somebody. And that's saving a life for real.
For real.
And I'm going to go one even deeper, man. I know that if you do concerts, you have to take that COVID shot, right?
Somebody, it should be in the actual.
No. I'm going another route, right? Because I'm talking about not just Big Pokie, but I'm going to name a few other artists that fainted on stage, and it's due to the COVID shot. I'm going to be honest with you. So my first question would be, did he take the COVID shot?
Don't know.
Yeah. But if he did a concert, I'm pretty sure he was forced to take the COVID shot. Remember? They was like, hey, you can't be traveling on here. You have to take the shot to do something.
At some point in time, maybe.
So, because, if you think about it, you look at allegedly Jamie Foxx.
Right.
I know for sure D.L. Hughley, he had taken the shot and he fainted on stage. All right.
Right.
And then himself, Big Pokie. I'm not saying he did, but
Right.
a lot of I don't know. The reports allegedly also say that 2 years after taking the shots is really the side effects start happening.
The shot increased the risk of it, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's like whatever sickness you have. Basically, it kind of makes it more intensified,
Right.
makes it more rapid, or speeds it up by taking the shot.
Well,
So allegedly,
unfortunately, we wouldn't know. I mean, it's a tragic, and until an autopsy is done to know
Yeah, we
the
won't
actual
know.
cause of death.
Yeah, we can speculate all day
we can
long.
speculate all day.
Yeah.
We don't know if there's underlying health conditions.
Correct.
It could be anything. Not
Right.
to say that he had anything like that, but he wasn't a small guy.
Right.
And so you just never know, man. But I want to ask you guys, man, if y'all could think of offhand, what was your favorite Big Pokey song?
Ball and parlay.
Sunny,
Ball and parlay.
Yeah.
Up, drink, and smoke. Hey,
You know what? I had a
know,
feeling.
all
I had a
that.
feeling y'all was gonna say that because that
That's
was
the
jamming.
one.
'Cause
Right?
you know
But
what?
Here's something
Yeah.
here's something to think about though.
yeah.
Y'all know who was featured on that song, right?
Don Key.
And who else?
3-2.
And who
yeah,
else?
3-2 was on it.
And who else?
I don't remember who was on there.
Big Mo.
Big Mo was.
Oh,
he
Big
was
Mo.
singing on it.
That's right.
So check it out.
Yeah.
Here's what's crazy.
Yeah.
So that's a total of 4 guys on the song, and 3 or more deceased.
Yeah, SUC members, original.
Facts.
3 or more deceased.
It's a topic for another day. But any of y'all know, besides Big Pokie, the other two, how they passed?
Yeah, 3-2 was murdered.
3-2 was murdered. Yeah,
He was
Here-
shot
here in
here in
Houston.
Houston.
Yeah, here in
And Big Mo, I think it was maybe some cardiac related.
yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
It was something like that.
He was also a big guy.
He was also a big guy. Big Mo.
Man,
Okay.
Big Mo, last time I had talked with him, man, Big Mo was every bit of damn near 600 pounds, and not in a bad way, not to, try to say nothing bad about him, but he was a really big dude,
Yeah.
And I mean, man, at some point, you got to know that that's going to be a health issue.
Gotcha. Yeah.
in your lifetime. So my thing is, you got to care, about yourself if you know you're going to have, especially on a size like that, man. You got to really, that was a risk, period.
Yeah.
Most things happen, because of weight. A lot of stuff, But I hope y'all got a chance to get out there on City Hall yesterday at 6 to check out the thing that they had for the community
Oh yeah.
for Big Pokie.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was definitely hot. So, want to give a shout out to his family. Our condolences again to Big Pokie. Rest in peace. In other news, so also on yesterday, Busta Rhymes was honored at the BET Awards. He received the Lifetime Achievement Award.
About
Big
time.
up Busta.
Yep.
About
big up.
time because he's so underrated. We will talk about that later.
Well, yeah, he's being recognized by his impact as a rapper, songwriter, and a record producer. And I give a shout out to Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is pretty good at his craft, man.
A hell of a performer.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
on
gonna
the-
give him
yeah.
I give him the GOAT.
A hell
Yeah,
of a
he
He
performer.
gets the GOAT for me.
He's one of the greats.
Yeah.
He's one of the greats. I'm not gonna say
Ooh,
the GOAT. I respect this what they give
Because he
him.
can change it up.
I respect what they giving him. The
Yeah.
Lifetime Achievement
Yeah.
Award because of what he's been through. Busta Rhymes is 51 years old.
And
You know.
still doing it.
He had longevity.
Yeah.
And even at he performed at the award show, so
Yeah.
He doing what he should do at 51.
Yeah, and he's a hell of a feature, man. No, you call
And
him
he's
the
a hell of a feature.
You call
Yeah.
him the feature on your song.
Yeah.
Your song.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna
coming with it.
He gonna be there.
He gonna
He
come
coming
with
with
it.
it.
Now,
Yeah.
he did a song. Remember the song he did with Janet Jackson?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, that was one of the coldest ones, man.
I thought he did 2 with her.
I don't remember how many, but I know one specific one he did with Janet. And
Yeah,
that hoe
What's
was
it gonna
banging.
be?
Yeah, that hoe was banging.
Yeah. The best one, Chris
Yeah.
Brown, hands down.
Yeah, well,
look at me now. You cannot.
let me tell you about that song.
Yeah.
That is his certified octuple platinum song.
Oh,
What you just mentioned. Look at me now with Chris Brown and
never-
Lil Wayne.
You don't even know what Octuple is.
Eight-time platinum, huh?
That's 8 times
And
platinum.
I know what the oct mean, but that's
Yeah, that's 8
October
times
is the
platinum.
10th month of the. Oh,
And it also
so
has Lil Wayne on there, and that was in 2011. So this will actually be his first award in 12 years.
Wow.
So
Well deserved.
that just shows you in 12 years I cannot get nothing. And all of a sudden, because of what I did in the past, I'm honored for that 12 years later.
Yeah, that man is roses. Well deserved.
You gotta give people their flowers while they're alive now, because if you don't, when you wait till they dead, they don't even know you gave it to them.
Yeah.
So it's giving them the flowers now. So shout out to Busta Rhymes, man.
Put your hands where my eyes can see.
Man, straight buck wallet in the place to be. Yeah, hey man, and his videos used to be live
For real.
and everything.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah,
Very
one more
animated.
song.
Yeah.
You know, don't this hit make my people want to jump?
yeah.
Busta had a lot of jams, man.
I'm
So,
gonna listen to Busta
you know
when I
what?
leave today, man.
His hype man.
I was
You
just
remember the
about to
hype
say
man?
his hype man was live.
In a while.
Hype man, Spliff Star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spliff was live too. He had the best little setup for performance, man, in
Yeah.
video, you know.
So I guess you can put Spliff up there with Flavor Flav as the
like-
top hype man.
Kind of like, yeah, you can put him up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when you think
Yeah,
your hype man,
yeah,
they don't
yeah.
really have hype mans today.
They don't have no more. Yeah, I think
Nah,
the
they
best
don't.
one was I think to me the best hype man was MC Hammer's hype man.
Nah, I say spliff.
You don't remember, man? MC Hammer hype man. I'm sorry, he's the boy. Hey, y'all don't remember? Y'all too young. Oh,
Hey,
wait,
Flavor Flav was fire too.
Flavor
Back
Flav.
when he was
He
with
was
Chuck
the
D.
original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He started hype man.
Yeah.
You
He
know,
was the original.
Yeah,
Spliff.
Flav
Pass the torch to
started.
spliff.
Uh-huh.
And even though that he got that acceptance in, for the Lifetime Achievement Award, they also celebrating the 50th year of hip hop. This is the 50th year anniversary
Wow.
of hip hop. So think about it. We've seen it all.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yep.
seen everything. Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
That's,
We grew
that's
up with
huge.
We grew up with it.
That right there is big for us.
Yeah.
50 years, man.
Yeah, because we're going through 1, 2, almost the third
It
generation
started-
of
It
him.
started with us.
Yeah.
We
With
grew
us.
up with it.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that tells me, man, hip hop came a long way for black people. It changed
When they didn't know what to do with
when
it.
they didn't know what to do with it.
Definitely wasn't expected to last this
No.
long.
They
didn't
being
expect it.
Caucasian. They being more Caucasian.
Hey, man, rap has been through so much. Hip hop has been through so many different phases since it came out. You had your old phase where they was just kind of
They were you.
Well,
Here's
that's
the
what
thing.
the DJs play.
Here's the thing. The phases, right? You think about Sugar Hill Gang.
Sugar Hill.
I think that hip hop faded disco out because they
It
were
did.
using disco beats.
right. It did.
They was using disco
Yeah.
beats.
That's what happened.
Hip hop
Yeah.
did fade out disco, but then after that, you had the New Jack Swing, which is sort of the black disco. New Jack Swing. That was the Teddy Riley era.
Well, he created that.
'cause-
That was Teddy
Yeah,
Riley's
that,
era.
that was Teddy Riley.
That was him by his-
But that was his era. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it was like
He's
a
the
black.
only-
To me, it was a black disco.
Yeah. Yeah,
you
it
know,
was.
That's how I feel because
Yeah.
it didn't last but a certain era.
Right.
Sort of like disco. Disco lasted what a little bit of
Right,
some of the
70s.
'80s, and that was it done.
Yeah.
And then I think that New Jack was like 3 to 4 years and it was done. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 50 years of hip hop, I mean, that's big. And I think that ranges even from just performers to even being in movies, Hip hop is when you started seeing rappers in movies.
Branch out.
Yeah,
Branch out.
then too, if you think about it, with hip hop, it's acceptable now.
Right.
But when you had guys like MC Hammer making commercials, that was considered selling out.
Right. It was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you was a commercial artist. It was you couldn't if you were a commercial artist, you wasn't real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You was more looked at as a studio rapper
Yeah.
than an actual street rapper.
Is that what happened to Vanilla Ice? Because he had the one jam. I thought it was jamming. I don't know if everybody else didn't.
I'm finna tell you
You
what.
talking about Ice Baby?
Ice Baby.
I'm finna
Yes.
tell you what Vanilla Ice,
What happened?
what falls, what he's a product of. Whether it fits him or not, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a Vanilla Ice fan, right?
Right.
Culture vulture.
Yeah.
Culture vulture. Anything, and now I know we got Eminem, we got Paul Wall, we got other white rappers, Yellow Wolf. You got other white rappers and all that stuff. Not to get sidetracked from what we're discussing, but when you think of hip hop, you think of black,
Right.
True.
Right.
and anything outside of black, depending on who you're talking to, they may look at you as a culture vulture.
Right.
Now, I think Eminem lyrically is nice,
Yeah,
super
he
nice.
He is.
I think Yellow Wolf is kind of nice too. I ain't gonna even much lie, but and there's other and Paul Wall. I think Paul Wall nice, you know, but depending on who you're speaking of and when you're looking at rap as a whole and who created it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I think that what Vanilla Ice fell victim to when you get to looking at it, it was commercial.
Yeah.
And white folks started to take over. I mean, started to accept it.
Accept it.
Yeah.
more.
Accept it. And then, okay, we can
kids-
market
they
it
kids
in our
was
own
listening.
kind of flavor,
Right.
in our own way, you know,
But it's crazy because Vanilla Ice and Beastie Boys came out at the same time. Beastie Boys excelled.
Nah, Beastie was out way before.
they were
Vanilla
way
Ice.
before Vanilla. Beastie
Beastie Boys was out when
was
we
80s.
Yeah,
man.
they was way-
80s.
they
was
man.
out
Run,
80s too?
Run,
Yeah.
Run DMC.
Oh, they show was.
Yeah, they was way
But
out,
he
yeah.
came out like a few years later, 290. When it was,
He
So-
it was Suge Knight was in the
Yeah.
game by the
Suge
time.
Knight, yeah.
By the time he got in there,
well,
Vanilla Ice.
Ice Baby came out my 12th grade year. So that's what I'm saying.
I've been in the Navy when he came out.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
nah,
much later.
No.
That's much later on the cool, but that shows the differences that hip hop has been through in the last 50 years. So shout out to hip hop, you know, at its anniversary. That is a wonderful thing for our culture, you know, our age group of people. I think it'll live longer than that. I think they'll have an actual 100-year anniversary someday, you know. So on the other news, I want to talk about Rihanna. She's finally stepping down from the lingerie brand Savage Xfinity as the CEO. She is stepping down.
She ran out of places to put them billions.
Well, now the company is replacing her. The
Okay.
company is replacing her
Okay,
with somebody after she stepped down. Well, it's the reason why she stepped down,
Yeah.
and I think her main decision to step down was because of the new baby.
Family.
So she got
Yeah.
2 kids now,
Good move.
you know, with A$AP Rocky. So I think her decision to do that is
Yeah.
to just go and play this role of being
As-
mommy now.
mommy now.
Now,
Mhm.
I wonder, will that make her say she not going to do music anymore now? If she's going to play a role. Because think about it now. Think about it. If you're going to step down,
Beyonce got, how many Beyonce got?
I'm not talking about
just
Beyonce. I'm talking about
saying.
Rihanna is $1 billion chick, bro.
Don't she have a
Beyonce
make
is awfully
Beyonce is
close.
not $1 billion though, man. It's a difference.
She's close. That's
But
all I'm
Beyonce
saying.
is, I'm sorry, Rihanna is $1 billion chick on her own. So her decision, whatever she decide, is what's best for her. Damn everything else.
Yeah.
She got the money. She don't have to sing another song if she don't want to. You know? And I feel the same way about Beyonce. But I'm just saying Rihanna had more roles in different things that she was doing, which got her billions. Only thing Beyonce ever done was sing, done a couple of movies, and maybe what she had some perfume or something. But that was it.
I can't see her, especially when you get that big of a star. That would be almost like, and I'm not comparing her to Michael Jackson, but after she did the Super Bowl, her credits pretty much went up. But she's pretty big. She's up there. That would be like almost Beyonce saying, I'm not doing music no more. And I got to go. And we just talked about how many generations of music we did with Busta Rhymes.
Right.
He hasn't stopped. I don't think they will either.
Well, keep in mind, she also has the makeup line, the
Right.
Fendi makeup line.
But
So
she has fans in music. Millions and millions of fans.
Well, of
So
course.
you just saying F the fans by just...
No. But if
Yeah.
she's got enough money to take care of her family and have a chance to take a break, why not?
I didn't say she can
If
take
she
a break,
stays-
but
if
I don't
she
think
got-
she's going to straight up stop and just say quit for the rest of her life.
but I'm
'Cause
saying
she got billions. I
out
think
of
she'll still
respect
do
the
music.
fact that she has kids.
Her net
now,
worth is
babies now.
$1.4 billion.
Oh,
Look,
I get that.
She may want to spend more time with her children, her babies.
can afford to.
She can afford to do it. She don't have to work another day in her life if she don't want
So
to.
it-
Not saying that she will stop, but she don't have to. And whatever decision she make in this thing here and whatever she decide to do in life, I believe is going to be the best decision for her. So her stepping down may give her more time to be around her family, because if you have to be the CEO of this lingerie, these people calling you all day, or you got somebody dealing with them, but you got to keep thinking
talk
about
to-
different businesses.
Yeah.
I think that she's at a point to where the money is not a factor.
Yep.
No, I don't
The
think it is.
the fame is not a factor.
I don't think that is either.
So if you're removing certain jobs and certain roles that you were doing outside of music, if
Yeah.
you remove those from your life, the core of what will still be there, and keyword is the core, is her love for music.
Right.
So
That's-
she don't even have to put out music with a record label.
Right.
She can just go, and if she's feeling good one day,
She
go record a song and just drop
release
a song.
it.
And just really exactly.
That's
Exactly.
and that's how I was thinking, Fred, in my head. I just wasn't letting that part come out because that
But-
animal had to go.
at that point, you're living. So now she don't have to stress, and then she can chill with her kids. So shout out to Rihanna for that. you
Shout
know.
out, Rihanna. You
And,
go, girl.
and that doesn't mean that she's still not a part of that company. She still will sit in a executive chair on the board.
Please, she's still getting
Yeah,
some
so
change.
so she'll still be making money off that.
yeah. Mhm.
And lastly, news that I have, y'all, music icon 50 Cent stars in the next Expendable movie on the reputable Lionsgate Film Company. So
Shout out 50 Cent, another
shout out
underrated
50
rapper.
Cent. So 50 is doing it big in Hollywood, but
Yeah.
and this is on Lionsgate, but 50 have his own production team and that he uses when he does his shows, and 50 make good shows himself.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
show's better
You know.
than the Expendables,
Yeah,
in my
every
opinion.
line.
Yeah,
Every
and
last
they
one
are.
of them.
But I think this just gives him a chance to up his finance a little bit.
Yeah.
Because this may not be just a one movie deal.
Right.
No.
Nah, well,
Nah, Expendables, no.
This is
So he's been added to
Yeah.
it. So however long they keep him, whatever his contract is,
Yeah.
he's set for that.
It might be a 3-movie
Yeah.
deal for
and
life.
of course he's gonna still do his own shows like he do, shout out 50, and he's now a native Houstonian here in Houston. So shout out 50. Do your thing, man. You're doing it real big in Hollywood. So y'all make sure y'all come out tomorrow. Y'all come check us out. Want to see y'all then later.
So that's all, y'all, for this edition of Music Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Come back tomorrow and check out Two Tuesday with K Money. Hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook, The 52 Scott Podcast. On Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast.
Topics of discussion when we